Good afternoon, everybody. This is Tino from Tino's house. I want to welcome you to my channel. Come on in, children, take a seat. It's all about we woke this morning. The Lord woke us up. Our eyes are open. We have breath in our lungs. Some people don't have that. Somebody did not wake up this morning. Somebody. God bless their family. So I haven't saw any news yet. Haven't seen anything. Today is the day that my wife went out to do her doctor visits. So yeah, I'm home here with the cat and my daughter. My daughter's still sleeping. I got me some grits on, because I love grits. It's actually the grits from yesterday. I'm warming it up with some cheese. I'm gonna have some fish with it. Ooh, it's gonna be good. And I decided to make some garlic pork chops for dinner today with some okra and some rice. I think that's what we're gonna have today. Unless I change my mind, I don't know. I know she's out working, so I should have the food ready when she gets home. And I need to make something for the munchkin while she's here to have too. She probably won't have anything when she wakes up, but it's here. So I had this long paper of notes of ideas and things I want to talk about. I'm not gonna talk about it all today, y'all, but big shout out to DoorDash and all the DoorDash crew and the DoorDash movement. DoorDash forever, y'all. DoorDash for life. So I'm gonna look at my notes and see if I have one note I want to talk to you guys about. Let me talk about that this morning. Well, my daughter's no egg. Don't send these kids to college that they're not ready for college. I mean, my advice, if your kid doesn't have a full ride, either for academics and or sports, don't send them. You'll be wasting your money. I understand that a lot of people's dream and the generational curses in their family want to do college, want to do that. But at the end of the day, it's a trap. It's a trap for us. We send these kids to college, they start their life off in debt. And that's not fair. It's hard enough out here being a young person without starting your life in debt. So I suggest that you tell your kid to either get a trade. That's what's going to get them on the ground and get them moving really fast. Because right now, if they're not college material, they don't need to go to college. College is not for everyone. Trust me, I know. I went, and looking back now, I could have done something different with my money. I'm happy that I have my degrees. Oh, let me show y'all the Wall of Fame real quick. I know I'm going to show it to everybody, but I'm going to show y'all the Wall of Fame. This is the Wall of Fame. This is what we have here with our kids' degrees, our degrees on it. So these are the degrees here on the wall. And yeah, we're proud of it. Hopefully there'll be a few more degrees. But at any given rate, don't send your kid to school off to college if they're not ready for college. It's going to put you in a bind. It's going to make you feel some kind of way. My mother ended up getting a first and second mortgage when I was in college, and I regret that for her. She maxed out her credit card, trying to send her smart kid to college. And I went, and I finished for her. And like she wanted me to do, I got a master's. So big up to you, Mom, and rest in peace, Dad. Hope you see me. But in the end of the day, man, I wish I had done that, because it's just a lot of bills. Oh, on another note, because I became totally disabled 2 years ago, if you are disabled, your student loans will automatically get wiped out. You got to file the paperwork out, fill it out, and your student loans will go away. If you know anyone that has student loans and that's disabled, have been declared disabled, have the documentation, tell them to go online and fill out the paperwork and make sure that they get rid of those loans so they can continue to live their life, because those students don't mess you up. They will. Yeah, we should just stick with what we was doing before. You know, I was a basketball dud, and I'm playing basketball now. So I'm not gonna talk about that. I'm just super tall for no reason, right? Okay, I have one more thing I want to talk about today as well. This is my first morning video of today, but I want to tell y'all that I had a realization last night that I always knew as a kid, but I was gonna be a part of something really big and something good, and this is probably it. This right here is it. DoorDash has become contagious, so it's so un unprecedented. It really has been. We talk about happiness. We talk about true happiness. We talk about being different, but being you and being the real you. I have no other choice but to be the real me all the time. Sometimes I'm too real. Sometimes I get on, I don't know what you call it, just a soapbox, I guess, and I just talk and talk and talk and talk. But be you, be different. Don't like everybody else. They want us to be sheep. Why would you be like everybody else? I make it my life's work to be different. I do. I'm not like everybody else. I can't be. I'm Melvina's oldest child. I have to be different. I have to be chosen. I'm amazing. You're amazing. We're all amazing. That's why we're here together, because we're amazing together. And we can join hands and sing kumbaya, all that good stuff, or we can go out here and get this money. Okay, y'all? Because a lot of people have been doing that. Y'all remember snatch books from high school? Okay, I'm just joking. Do y'all remember FUBU? Yeah. Let's go back and do something for us by us. How about that? Let's do that. So I want to tell y'all that I have been having a great jolly time on this whole journey. And I know it's only just begun, but I want to discuss with you guys because I know a lot of time people online seem completely fake, and all they do is lie. They ain't living like that. They just not. But it's okay. Let them go ahead and live their dream. I'm trying to live to show people how the Lord has blessed me and my family. I want to be a shining example of what the Lord can do for you and for your family. Happiness comes when you have decided to just be happy in what you've made. Your life, the decisions you made with your health, how you stand true, how you haven't hurt anybody. You know, I have never killed anybody. I've never hurt anyone like that. I never hurt any animals. People do that. I never hurt any children. This world is so crazy and so mixed up right now. I don't know what they will do next. I'm not surprised by anything that I hear or read, and I read a lot. What's up, Gabe? Good morning. Good morning, Guinevere. Good morning, everybody. Hello. I don't know who's on, as I said, the box today. I haven't been down to the dungeon yet. I'm sitting here at the kitchen table having me some coffee, y'all. It's some caramel Starbucks coffee that we made at home, because it's cheaper to make coffee at home. Once I get caught up in this whole thing about keep up with the Joneses, it's like DoorDash says, you don't have to keep up with the Joneses. You know, just wear what you want to wear, dress how you want to dress. There's nobody to impress. When someone is walking up to you, just a stranger, and they start talking, they want to talk to you. They want to meet you. You have that, you know, and they see it. They want to be a part of it. They say, who's that? And they walk up and they may ask you what time it is. They may talk to you about what you're looking at. But they're feeling it too. They're feeling your good vibrations. They want to know how can they be a part of what you're doing. I get it all the time. I saw DoorDash the other day when she was in Target. People always think I work at the store. I don't work there. I don't work anywhere. But the same instance is how you carry yourself, how she carries herself like a professional, how she's smiling and she's cheerful and she's approachable. People need more of that in life. People don't speak. People don't talk to strangers. I talk to strangers. I make a friend everywhere I go. As a military brat, I had to make friends fast. You know, I would get to places. We've been everywhere. Okinawa, Denmark, Philippines. Where else have we been? I don't know. Just most places when I was little. We've been to Germany. So yeah, most of the places we've been when I was small, oh yeah, we've been to Dominican Republic. I don't remember a whole lot about it, and it's not to impress anyone. But my mom met a man that was in the service, and she was in the service, so we did double time on the travel. Never able to make any long term connections with friends, so we had to make connections fast and end them fast too, because he stayed maybe 3 years at a place at the longest. Sometimes he would stay 1 year. So that's me. I make friends fast. If I see someone out and about when I'm out and I want to be friends with them, I say, "Hey, hi, what's your name?" "My name is Tino." Yeah, I'm like a 5 year old out in public, almost, but better. Because if we should want to be friends with people, I don't know any of my neighbors right now, but I'm going to get to know them. We've been here now going on 2 years, yeah, and people just wave. Next time somebody just wave and welcome by, I'm gonna walk over to them and say, "Hey, hi, I'm Tino. What's your name?" Neighbor. We can be neighbors too. In this DoorDash movement, we can be neighbors. I feel like you guys are my neighbors. I don't know what she's gonna call us yet. Besides DoorDashers, DoorDash neighbors. You get it? Neighbors. I don't know. Doors. I don't know. DoorDash should do something with it. But let me get back to what I was talking about. People need people. We're put on this earth to take care of each other, to take care of the animals, to love one another, to be there for each other. We can't do this by ourselves. We just can't. We need each other. At the end of the day, we need somebody. You can't just do this by yourself. And you're going to see how that turns out. Okay, happiness. Happiness for me, because I was in a place a long time ago where I wasn't happy. But happiness is knowing that my children are happy. Yes, they're grown, but they're still my children. And my son is with his wife right now in Pittsburgh, in Ohio, and they are just happy. And they can be, the cats are there with them, they're happy. Hey, Felix, hey, Diamond, hey, Bejuice. And James is in El Hustle, doing what he do, old big homie, making music, making videos. I'm so proud of him. He's out there. And Kara's downstairs, probably letting people watch her play her game, because she gets paid for that. She gets paid for a lot of stuff. She's so talented. These are the things that make me happy. A clean house, that makes me very happy. My I guess my talent is organizing stuff. So yeah, it's not that very organized in here, but again, I had a stroke. I had to get to it little by little. I got a late start, as usual, and it's, why not get a late start? I'm not going to punch nobody's clock. This is my job right here, and I'm doing it. So that's what I do. I punch in every day to my YouTube. I plan on making a whole bunch of videos, and hopefully they'll get a whole bunch of views, a whole bunch of likes, a whole bunch of subscriptions, because that's the plan, right, y'all? That's the plan. True happiness for me right now is having a great partner. And I can talk about the whole gay lifestyle and how I became gay. People want to hear about that all the time. I didn't become gay. I was born gay. My wife likes to call us queer, so we'll use queer. Big shout out to Amir Odom too. Man, he gave me so many ideas. And he's also family. It's hard being family. It is. People assume things, that they know us, that they know what we do, but they want to know what we do, but they don't want to ask. And people tell you something like, if I ask you something, I don't mean to be offensive. They do need to be offensive. That's exactly what they're trying to be, is offensive. If they say they don't mean to be nosy, they are going to be nosy. Just know people say what they tell you what they're going to do before they do it a lot of times. And when they are impressed by you, they try to impress you. That's just something I know. People are impressed by me for some reason. They just want to tell me about what they have and where they've been and all this right here. I believe they see the Jesus on me. They see the anointing. And that's okay. Because if they ask me what it is, I will let them know it's Jesus, my Father God in heaven. That's what they see on me. Be impressed by my Jesus. Be impressed by that. Not by my t-shirt. It's a t-shirt. Costs $5. What's the big deal? That's what DoorDash I was talking about. The t-shirts, it's nothing. But happiness is being happy in yourself, being true to yourself, and being true to God. That would have to make me happiness. I lay down every night happiness. I wake up happy every morning. I might go water the plants, but maybe not. The wife does that. I'm gonna make a couple of videos today. Maybe have so much to talk about throughout the day, but then when I get on camera, I lose my train of thought. But I'm gonna look at the paper real quick if y'all bear with me. See if I can grab one more thing to hit on today, excuse me. Because my other notes may be upstairs. Let me see. I did that one already. How's everybody's day going? What y'all doing today? What y'all doing to make yourself happy? Being different, being strong. Big up to DoorDash. Big up, girl. Big up. We done started something. This is amazing. But I do want to continue to talk about these kids who are cutting their parents off. Let's get back on that. They call it no contact and low contact. I get it. You fall off with your parents sometimes. People do. Me and my mother fell out for a while. And I don't know if I will say it was low contact at the time. So I'll tell y'all the story, okay? We got time? I got time? Okay, cool. I got time. All right, so I met my son's father one day when I was on base playing basketball with a couple friends. And it's not that I play really good. It's that I look really good in my basketball gear. So him and one of his friends wanted to know if they could play. And we was like, sure. So at the end of the day, me and him played one-on-one, and he kept being a little touchy. He's like, where you from? You want to get something to eat after this or whatever, my treat? And I said, sure. He said, you want to ride with me? I said, yeah. So I looked over at his vehicle. He had a classic Buick LeSabre sitting on Trues and Vogues. That's the old school stuff. I know about that. And at the time, I was 27 when I met him. So we started hanging out, started going shopping, taking trips to other cities, me, him, his homeboy. So I didn't have a car. He had a car, his homeboy had a car. So he decided he went and got the service. Man, he did his time and he got out the service. And he moved in with me. And we got a little spot and it was fine. Long story short, I had our son, our 28-year-old now, on my 30th birthday. So I'm not going to dwell on that too much because that was a good thing for me. But at the same time, I discovered that I like women better than men. He was cute now, but I don't want to go on here and talk about men too bad, but I don't know. He just wasn't doing everything I wanted him to do. And I must say to y'all what I said to him. I told him, I was working full-time at the time at AT&T, and he was working part-time somewhere. And then he ended up working part-time at AT&T too. But still, he was doing what he was supposed to be doing, I think. And I told him, if I want to be with a bitch, I'll just marry a bitch. No disrespect. But I realized that he wasn't the partner for me. He wasn't cooking, he wasn't cleaning, he wasn't keeping the baby clean, he wasn't doing nothing right. He thought I was going to cook and clean. Child, no. That's not what I do. I make the money. My mother raised me and taught me how to make money. I had a degree. He did not. So I was able to go out and get the cheddar. We had just moved to Atlanta. I brought him with me, moved here together. I had the baby here. Life was good. Okay, fast forward 30 years. I'm sorry, not fast forward 30 years. Fast forward, I don't know, 5 years. I decided I wanted to be with females. I always liked females, and it was time for me to be happy for me. So my best friend brought me home what she called takeout. She's so stupid. Me and her were dumb. Becky and Beckier. So she came home with what she called a tasty morsel. This dude named Shy. And his cousin, Skirting TT. So she was curious. So my best friend brought her in. She's like, hey, here's your present, Becky. Enjoy. So we sat there that night and we drank and talked, listened to music, did some illicit activities. Yeah, mostly things that were illegal. But anyway, that was me back then. She ended up staying the night. I ended up moving out later with her. And me and my best friend fell out behind that. See, that's what these relationships that are not meant to be do. They pull people away from you. If someone in your family just doesn't like someone that you're seeing or you're dealing with, investigate, find out why. Because I should have listened to my best friend. She was like, don't do it. If you do it, she was real angry about it. She kept telling me if you, she's like, don't do that. So I ended up moving out with that girl. That girl ended up getting me put in jail for drug trafficking, okay? Fast forward again. I get out of jail. Jail will be a whole nother story. My wife, who I just met when I got out, I met her on Black Planet. I had a picture of me and my son, me and my basketball gear, because I told you I looked good in it. And we had a rabbit at the time named Knuckles, because me and my son were big into Sega. So she reached out to me with her phone number. I called her. She talked to me. Long story short, again, one night she called me and she told me she wanted to go see Idlewild, with Big Boy and Andre 3000, but she didn't have nobody to go with. She was about, at the time, 2 hours away from me. She said, I'll drive to you. I said, cool, come on. She said, I'm going to bring my baby with me, too. I said, do it, then come on. You and your baby, come on. At my apartment, it was just me and my best friend at the time. This dude named Al. We lived together. That was cool. We didn't have any furniture. We barely had a TV. But it was a clean place. She came through, her daughter. Long story short, she stayed the night. We made history. I decided I wanted to be with her and become my wife. I loved her. As soon as I met her, I loved her. She smelled good. She was super smart. She was super pretty. Super short. I love short girls. I said short women. At the time, I was immature, narcissistic, vain as I don't know what. I don't know how she chose to mess with me at all or deal with me. But she did, and I thank God that she did. We've been together now, going on 17 years. Me and my boo-boo. So, I'm going to go a little back in the story, too. While I was in jail, the Lord talked to me a lot. He gave me things that I needed to be the best parent and best partner when I came out. I proposed to her over the phone call, on a phone call that I made to her from jail. I called her collect. She accepted it. She had my son at the time because I couldn't have him. I was in jail. So she accepted my call, and I asked her to marry me right there in jail. And everybody was all cheering. I told them, be quiet, I'm on the phone. I'm gonna get the phone took. If y'all don't be quiet. So, yeah. She said yes. And she made sure that the kids wrote to me. And she came to see me every day and made sure that there's money on my books. So Maya had only known her for maybe a year at that time. But I was in love. I couldn't wait to get out. Well, finally, it came the day for my final hearing. I was facing 60 years, selling to undercover, trying to be grown. And I stood before the judge with my attorney, Sam Laguna. Big shout out to Sam. That dude got me on the bricks. And my mother-in-law fell in love with that guy too. So we stood before the judge, and he was reading, the charges. And Sam said, "Wait a minute, sir. This woman is a mother. She's a college degree. She has her own business. At the time, I had a catering company called Tino's Tasties. Y'all can Google it. That's me. So made cakes, pies. I made Caribbean food. I made seafood, all that good stuff, and it was lots of pictures everywhere. So he printed everything out and brought it to the judge and showed it to him. And this was the bail hearing or the arraignment. I'm not sure because I'm not really into know what was going on. My wife was taking care of it. So he said, "Okay, I'm gonna give her bail, and we're gonna set bail at 25,000." He said, "Yeah, my legs went numb, and Sam had to catch me because I'm like, who has that money?" My mother, who is not even speaking to me, we were no contact. I know I couldn't get it from her, and I didn't have any friends here or there at the time, and I had just met my wife. I know couldn't ask her for it. She got all three of the kids and paying the rent by herself. Where's this money coming from, Lord? Oh, Jesus, I was going to go to jail for 60 years for falling behind some skank. Excuse me. So he gave us the news. I went out down in the hallway and sat and waited while everybody else had their case heard. So one of the girls from the jail, she was like, "It's gonna be okay, Tino. Don't cry. Don't worry," because I was snotty. She said, "Come on, pray with me. Let me pray with you." Oh Lord. And me and Nene bowed our heads, and we prayed the house down. Everybody joined in. There's about 8 of us in the hallways. We were all waiting for sentencing and bail hearing and everything. It was a long day in Smyrna, Georgia. Oh, Lord. And then finally they came and got us and took us back to jail as if we wanted to go there. And because I'm crazy, I just kept thinking, okay, I'm about to do 60 years somewhere. I was 88 days in, and on the 90th day, I'm thinking, what girls were telling me, on the 90th day, you go to prisons. I was scared. Messless. So I got back to the jail after we left the courthouse. We loaded up in the paddy wagon, and they took us back to jail, and in our shackles, the whole nine, just like you see on TV. They're not playing. It's all that. We get there, because we missed lunch, was gone, so we go down and hold a cell and we eat that old nasty lunch, which is usually old stink bologna sandwiches. No place to wash your hand, nothing clean. It's just gross. So we go back down to the pod where I was in the L pod at the time. Finally I get back. I was actually glad to be back there. I was sickening. Got back in there, everybody wanted to know what happened. What happened, Tina? What happened? You get bail? I said, yeah, I get bail. I got bail. It's $25,000. They're like, ooh, your girl got that? Oh, like, I don't think she got it. My mom ain't gonna send it to me. I don't know what I'm gonna do, y'all. I think I'm gonna just try to get a bail reduction. That's all I can do, so you know how it is. Maybe you don't. But yeah, everybody was giving me advice and talking to me. I was just went without my cell. All I want to do is just get in bed. So I climbed up in my bed, in my bunk, and I laid there and I cried. Because all I want to do is go home. I want to go see my son. I want to go see everybody. I want to see my girl. I want to get out. I want to watch TV. So I laid there in the bed, crying. They announced dinner. Child time, lady, child time. Everybody was tapping me on my back and hit me on my butt because I was on top bunk, laying down on my stomach. They're like, Tino, come on, eat. Don't be like that, Tino. You gotta eat. Come on, you want to eat? And I was like, no, you can have my tray. So I got down and got my tray, and then I gave it to somebody, got back up in my tray again. I mean, not my tray, I'm sorry, my bunk. So I was back out of it again, back having my pity party. I was laying there, so there's an announcement over the intercom again. Said Tino Blade, bag and baggage. I didn't hear it. I was laying there at my pity party. But all the girls in the jail came around over, hitting the bunk, Joan and Missy and everybody. I was like, Tino, did you hear that they called your name? Bag and baggage, bitch, bag and baggage. So they're like, come on, let me help you get your stuff together, girl. You going home. I was like, what? What? I was half asleep. What? They're like, get your shit, you going home. So they started packing me up and asked me could they have stuff. I was like, have it all. I don't care. Have it. So I got the little things that I didn't want to get. Most of the pictures of the kids and the letters from my girl, my wife now. And I packed up my stuff and I was headed home. Man, that was a good feeling. I couldn't even believe it. So I walked down the hallway and I get there. While I was in there, I met a girl named Mohammed. Her name was Angel Mohammed. Y'all should Google her. She's my friend. Angel, Anjail Mohammed. She's doing life for killing her girlfriend at the time, Nadia, in Cobb County, Georgia. Yeah, I had long conversations with her. A murderer was my best friend when I was in there for those 88 days. Yeah, bad part. So I go down to the area. They take their jail clothes back. They give me what I had on, which I had on a polo white button down and some khakis. It smelled good. I put it on. I'm thinking, where was I going? Oh yeah, that's right. I caught a charge after I caught a charge. So yeah, I had broke my probation. It was a lot going on, but that was a bad girl. So yeah. He took me down the hallway after I got dressed and opened the door. I saw my wife and the 3 kids sitting out there. Oh my God, they look so good. They smell so good. I couldn't wait. I hugged them and kissed them and laughed with them. And she said, you hungry? I said, yeah, I'm hungry. I can eat something. The kids is hungry. They've been out there all day. Tell y'all something. Keep those boys out of jail. Nobody deserves ever to go to jail or to prison. Prison is no place for anyone. Love on your children. Love on your family members. Jail is no place for anyone. It's so disgusting there. I still have nightmares to this day about being in Cobb County jail. Oh my God. Okay, so I done brought up enough memories today, and see how I cry? I didn't cry, y'all, because I'm healed. That's why I didn't cry about it. I was in an empath class a couple months ago. And the gentleman that led the empath class, he gave me a nice jewel. He said, if you're experiencing trauma, and I have experienced a lot of trauma, but he did say that if you don't cry about the trauma anymore when you talk about it, then you've been healed from that trauma. That was a word for me. Because normally when I talk about this whole jail thing and everything, I cry. I didn't cry this time. Yeah. They took my kid from me, my family, after the jail and all that. They took him, they wouldn't give him back, and my wife helped me get him back, and she paid for the attorney, and her father bailed me out on that $25,000 bond. This man is amazing. Her family's always been there for me. Her family is my family. Just to let y'all know, that's how I came into this wonderful place called Blessing. And we've been together since then. We got married, and the first time we got married was in 2008 in Hawaii. Then we got married again at some Atlanta Pride or something, and we got our civil union paperwork, and then we got married, and everything became legal when Obama was in office. We got married then, and then we renewed our vows again in this couple of Decembers ago. Yeah, we love getting married. I like getting the ring and the jewelry and the going out and the celebration, all the pictures. I love that. I may get married to her again. Why not? I love her. So yeah, we I'm trying to think of where we're gonna go for our 20th anniversary, and I told her maybe Greece, but I know she loves Spanish food and she wants to go to Spain, and I want to go to Thailand. So we're working on it. We working on it. So I don't know, you guys. It's just a lot going through my mind today. Thank you, DoorDash. Thank you, Gabriel Givity. Thank you guys. Thank everybody. Miss Guinevere, thank you too, dear. I watch everybody in the DoorDash move day and night, and I'm going to continue to do that. My name is Tino. This is Tino's house. I'm going to go ahead and sign off on this, y'all. It's been 35 minutes. Y'all got time to be listening to me. Yeah, well, you know what I'm doing the next story time? I'm going to get back. I'm going to tell y'all about family and family members, the ups and downs of family members, okay? We can talk about that. And maybe someone else can relate to that, can learn from that, can grow from that. Hopefully that's what we're trying to do today. So let's grow together. Let's grow strong, y'all. Let's keep this DoorDash moving, growing strong. Let's subscribe for subscription. Let's like. Let's comment. Let's share. Let's make this bigger than anything they can do. When I say they, I mean the world. Because we are just in this world. We're not of this world, okay? Know that. Jesus loves you, and so do I. Peace. One love.